Hi, I'm Clark, normally on Sailing Vessel Temptress, but lately we've been traveling the West in a truck camper. I got sent some devices here from a company called BigBlue, a lithium generator as they call them, and some solar panels. Today I'm going to tell you what I think of them. As I said, BigBlue sent us a bunch of toys. We don't review things when we just get them. We have to use them for a while. And we've been using them now for about 3 months in this off-grid camping life. So I can tell you what I like and I don't like about them. First thing I got here is, I guess they call them lithium power stations or lithium generators. Kind of think of them as like a gas generator that you don't start. They have a battery in them. So it's a kind of deal where you charge it up, and then you have an inverter built in and you can power AC devices or DC devices like cigarette lighter type thing. And of course, nowadays, USB. Everything runs USB. I've used a couple of these now. And I like this one fine, barring one problem. But I do like it. It's portable, it's about the right size. They make huge ones, of course, but I think if you want a huge one, that's when you really just want to build it into whatever your vehicle or house is. For portability, I like these little ones like this. They can put out 500 watts, and that's enough to run most little appliances anyway. So like I said, I like it. You give it power, it lights up, it can tell you the wattage going in, the wattage going out, how long it will run that device at that level. What I don't like about this one is if you're using the inverter while you have it charging. For example, if you have this plugged into your computer and you're using your computer basically off the solar panel through this, can't do that. It won't run the inverter at the same time it's being charged. Well, apparently the guys at BigBlue didn't like that either. And just before this video, I went and kind of looked at what their state of the art was. They've discontinued this. And they went through all their other devices they sell, and they all don't have that fault. So I don't like that about this one, but you kind of can't buy this one anyway. As far as value, I did a review some time ago on a Blue Eddy. They're basically the same thing. They both use the good batteries, lithium iron phosphate batteries. A lot of them out there use lithium ion. I personally won't have one of them aboard the boat because they can burst into flames, where the lithium iron phosphates are much, much tougher. Also, and possibly more importantly, the lithium iron phosphate will have a longer life, more cycles before they die. The reason they're using lithium ion, it makes sense, they're lighter, so you can get more power for the same weight. But honestly, I don't think it's worth the drawbacks. And if you're on a boat, you can be in the situation if this thing bursts into flames. A lot of energy in here. It can come down to drowning or burning. And that's not a decision I ever want to make. So lithium iron phosphate. It's been really handy for powering the computer. We have a freezer, like a chest freezer thing, and we run it off this overnight many times. Basically when we were parked in the forest, so the solar panels couldn't do anything for us. During the day while we were driving, we would charge this off the truck, plug into the cigarette lighter or whatever. And then at night, we would have this extra battery to get us through the night. So it's been very helpful for us. We do like it. They also sent us some portable solar panels. I gotta say, these I really like. They're as good as others I see out there, but they're just so much cheaper. And there's really nothing wrong with them. They sent us this. This is a kind of a cloth looking, denim looking deal. And when you open it up, you've got 100 watts of solar panel. As you can see, we've used it a lot. You have these little legs in the back, and you pop them off, and you can set this up facing the sun. Let me show you. You can set it up into the sun. Now you can plug this directly into that, and this will charge that. But it's just a regular solar panel. Puts out, I don't know, 19, 20 volts. I have a way of plugging this right into our camper, and then this augments the solar that's on the roof. Well, that's great, Because so often at the latitudes we've been at, the flat panels on the roof that have to be mounted just flat so you can drive down the road, they're getting the sun at a terrible angle. And they're charging, but this little 100-watt panel puts out a very significant amount of the power we were using back then because we could angle it up. Also, if you get a long enough wire, you can go travel out where the sun is. So if you're parked in the shade, portable panels work that way. Anyway, I quite like this 100-watt panel, and I would recommend it. Don't really see a downside to it. I mean, it's not as rigid and strong as a glass panel would be, but man, you can't carry one of those around. Comes with some grommets for tying it down and a nice handle, and it folds. When it folds flat, I just put it behind the seat of the truck, so it kind of disappears as far as we were concerned. It's a biggish panel, puts out some good power. They also sent me this. I think this is just kind of neat. You pop it open and unfold it, and it's a 36-watt solar panel. But what's kind of really neat about it is this. You open up this little pouch here, and it has all the ways to plug it into things, including a USB. So you could take your phone, put it right in there, and I just heard the phone say it's being charged. It just made its little buzzy noise. Anyway, you can charge your USB devices pretty easily that way. Is this the perfect thing? It's nice, 36 watts, charges at a reasonable rate for a cell phone. I like that, but it's a little big for a really interesting use. Like I said, I got on their site, looked at all their stuff just before I did the video. Well, I found they make one that's a little smaller. It's only 14 watts, but same idea. You can put your cell phone in a pouch, you can unfold it, but you could put it on the back of a backpack. So when you're hiking, you would have your cell phone charging while you're hiking. I like that one so much. We're gonna buy one and make it available kind of as a present to our patrons. So anybody that's on our patron list by, I don't know, let's say 1st of December, we'll do the drawing. Find this video on the patron postings and make a comment saying you're interested, and then the instructions will all be on that posting. Whoever wins will get a 14-watt version of this. If you're interested in any of this, we have a description down below the video like we always do, and we've got a link and a coupon. You can get 10% off if you use our coupon. Appreciate it if you did, because we also get a little tiny piece. But let me tell you this, don't buy it yet. There's a sale going on. They told me a sale going on starting on Halloween. So just a few days from now, you'll get a better price. If you ever used anything like this before, put it down in the comments. Tell us your story. Tell us what works and what doesn't work. We have a very limited use of it, but you know, I'm an engineer. I kind of look into it deeply. If you've got anything that didn't work or did work, or competing systems you like better, tell us about it. Tell everybody about them. I hope what I've shown you today helps you out and helps you make a decision. We'll keep the conversation going in the comments. Thanks for watching, and bye from Emily and I.